confirm? And I'm allowed to tell him, definitely. You're sure this is going to be okay? Oh, okay, sorry, look, welcome to Wrestling Showdown here on the W3L Network. Sorry, I just got some breaking news with Kayla there. I'm Stevie Wizard, obviously. You saw last week Euan Mackie's challenge, right? It's been accepted. Grado has said yes, he is going to be facing Euan Mackie on July 11th in the home of wrestling in Edinburgh City nightclub. This is going to be fantastic. Look, tickets are on sale now. Get them from W3Lwrestling.com. They're going to fly out the door. Grado and Euan Mackie. Who's expected that? Wow. As if that's not enough, we've got shows in June as well. You know all about them. They're happening in Livingston and Buckhaven and Berwick-upon-Tweed. They're happening on the 12th, 13th and 14th. This is going to be superb. What a weekend of wrestling that's going to be. Joe Legend's going to be there. He's going to be challenging Nathan Reynolds for the belt in Berwick-upon-Tweed on the Sunday. So much more besides. Look, I need to get calm down and get sorted out. Look, let's hand you to this week's match. Jimmy Meadows is taking on the Scapegoat. Let's go to ringside.
On my left, Scapegoat. Opposing him on my right, Jimmy Meadows.
Hello again everybody and welcome to Wrestling Showdown. This is Joe Fordyce here with you. As always, a major but intriguing match we have here in the foreground. In the white shorts and the black mask we have the Scapegoat, a member of Sanctuary. We know precious little about this man, as has been detailed before here on the showdown. He is taking on Jimmy Meadows here in the blue and silver trunks. Jimmy Meadows is a product of Robbie Brookside Wrestling School. A fantastic talent in his own right, highly underrated in my opinion. This is his second trip to W3L. He was here last year, and he encountered last year the very good Mr. Euan G Mackie. Now normally he is the leader of Sanctuary, the leader of the Scapegoat if you like, and Mackie and Meadows met in a triple threat title tournament qualifying match. It took Mackie cheating using the head of Francois Martin to defeat Meadows in that match. So Meadows has been after some sort of revenge against Sanctuary. The Scapegoat has been put in his way, and he's going to hopefully get his hand on Mackie at some point. Speaking of Euan G Mackie, as you've heard coming up in the City nightclub on July 11th in Edinburgh, Mackie is going to be facing Grado. It's going to be a phenomenal match. The challenge is listed in the set. So Grado versus Euan Mackie, July 11th in City nightclub in Edinburgh. Tickets for that available from the W3L website as we speak. And Meadows working on the wrist of the Scapegoat. Meadows debuted around 2008. Scapegoat, I have no idea. Maybe he's been around longer, maybe he's not. Again, nobody knows who this man is. He's certainly a younger man, we think anyway. He's a battle of two up-and-coming young stars, you might say. I don't mean that in a disrespectful way, certainly Jimmy Meadows. But his man is not really broken out in the way that he really should have done. But he is so good, and you can see that for yourself there, when he smoothly takes out the Scapegoat. I don't know if Meadows is able to prepare properly for Scapegoat, because I mean, how can you? There's some of his matches here in the showdown, but beyond that he's an unknown quantity somewhat. Takes a risk of his own, and Meadows is coming at the hammerlock, which is learning from Rob Brookside, from Thunder, from so many of the greats. And he's got all over the UK as well. And in April of 2012 had the opportunity to appear in the National WWE SmackDown. When you consider he'd only been a couple of years in his career, that's a massive feat. Fortunately he couldn't beat Ryback on that night, but the experience really worked for him. And he just becomes so good. It's always great having Jimmy Meadows around here in W3L. And Jimmy Meadows just outfoxing and outsmarting the Scapegoat. What a lovely sequence of moves. And down goes the Scapegoat. I don't think he's ever encountered anything quite like that. Conspicuous by his absence is the very good Mr. Euan G Mackie. He's normally always at ringside with the Scapegoat, always inside the Sanctuary. So I'm not sure where he is. He's probably hiding in the rafters for a while. But you see how Scapegoat does all on his own. He'll be able to bring glory to Sanctuary in this match. Although Meadows gave a measure of revenge, and by beating the Scapegoat, but hopefully it'll look to him tackling Mackie at some point. It leaves me wondering if Sanctuary may be targeting Jimmy Meadows. Mackie fought, like I said, last year in the triple threat match. Scapegoat's got him today. Anything's possible. Certainly speaking, Sanctuary, we know that next week, Viper, the women's champion, the newest member of Sanctuary, she's going to be putting that belt in with Leah Owens. If you didn't see Owens' victory last week against Benoit, make sure you watch that episode as soon as you can. So match for the women's championship next week here on the Showdown, as the Scapegoat just choking out Jimmy Meadows in the corner. Will it be a clean sweep? Will the Scapegoat win this match against Jimmy Meadows this week, when Viper wins next week? I'm certainly going to put Sanctuary in a strong position as our June shows roll around. We're a couple of weeks away from them, make sure you don't miss any of them. I'm sure there's one somewhere near you. We'll go straight for the cover after the body slam. And Meadows kicking out.
5 minutes gone, 5 minutes.
It's on that chin lock. Last year he was up Jimmy Meadows for a tremendous match with Danny Boy Rogers in Grangemouth, which was great to have him back up here, competing for W3L. Hopefully if he should score a victory, he might convince Magic to bring it more often. Maybe give him a couple of title opportunities in there. And the Scapegoat is revelling in this attack. And you know, when he goes to pin, he doesn't get it. The thing I've noticed since really watching the Scapegoat, he sort of appeared in the middle of last year, he's really began to mature and get better. You know, when he first appeared, there was some rough edges that led people to think that maybe he hadn't been around all that long, but he's certainly showing a veteran's tenacity at times. And again, this is maybe just because he's had more experience, and you can only learn from the very good Mr. Euan G Mackie. You won't learn good things, but you can only learn from him. But, you know, it's wrestling like some coffees, you can only improve, even being up against them. So the Scapegoat certainly got better. Although rumour does persist that maybe this isn't always the same person with the mask, I can't say whether it is or whether it isn't. I genuinely do not know, and to be honest, I'm not really sure that I want to know. I've seen what Euan Mackie looks like without a mask. I don't want to see the Scapegoat. And look at this, as he hooks Meadows' arms. Oh, and applies a chin lock while using the ropes. Referee Eddie Roberts applying the 5 count. And Scapegoat's got to break it, he'll get disqualified. And that's just there to add insult, isn't it? I mean, you can't win. You can't get a submission when your opponent's tying the ropes. He's doing that just to tell Meadows, I'm better than you and I'm controlling the match. And Jimmy Meadows, again, such a fantastically talented young athlete. I'm not sure if he's ever faced somebody quite like the Scapegoat. And down he goes. There's up that body slam. Scapegoat covering in 1, 2. Oh, we're getting a 2. Jimmy Meadows' debut here on Wrestling Showdown. Again, we've had a handful of matches in W3L so far, but hopefully we'll see a lot more of him in the future. And the point in the elbow to the back of Meadows' head. I mean, he's in his elbow when it's more of a wrestling match. But how you wrestle the Scapegoat? I mean, you brawl, you break the rules. It's a big clothesline. And down goes Jimmy Meadows. Again, he wants to get the better of the Scapegoat. Because certainly iron out some of his issues with Sanctuary, as it were. And the crowd getting behind this popular youngster. And the Scapegoat just measuring him. And really, Meadows has been in the back foot for a good 5 minutes or more, I would have said. Scapegoat, maybe because he's in familiar territory, because Scapegoat wrestles from W3L more often than Meadows does. Maybe Meadows hasn't scouted Scapegoat enough, I really don't know what it is. But Scapegoat's really done a number on him. And it's quite a surprise. This leads me to think that maybe there's more to Scapegoat than meets the eye, maybe there's somebody way more experienced under the mask, you know? And he's methodically measuring with those forearms. Maybe really need to do something here, because like this match is going to go the way of the Scapegoat. What as I say that, he ducks a couple of clotheslines and a shoulder good move. And I think Meadows is suddenly getting away from momentum, and a drop kick right in the face of the Scapegoat. See how high he got with the drop kick. He's got pulled up to his feet. And Meadows got upset and just launched him over the top rope. And the Scapegoat, that didn't look very nice. 1, 2. But Jimmy Meadows is going to have to wear down the Scapegoat a lot more than that if he is to get the victory here. Because Meadows and Scapegoat, one thing they do have in common is, oh, and he drops him down his head. Courtesy of that brainbuster, goes to cover 1, 2, but Scapegoat's out. What they do have in common is they've both got knocked out of the triple threat title tournament. So no joy for them, unfortunately. Up he goes, nice back suplex. Meadows straight in for the cover. And I'll say that Robbie Brookside, the man who trained Jimmy Meadows, now works over in Florida for NXT, training the next generation of WWE superstars. You know that Meadows is certainly in good hands, and it's no wonder he's as good as he is. As Scapegoat just goes to the eyes, but he breaks the rules here. And he is going for that double arm DDT, and he drops Jimmy Meadows on his face. That has to be all. Scapegoat's going to get the victory here, surely. But he's not going for the pin. He just sat there staring out at the crowd. And then he pulls over. But only the two. Scapegoat has lost his focus here. Perhaps having Mackie not being at ringside is hindering him somewhat. So the crowd are getting to him. And he's wandering about, saying it should be a 3. Scapegoat not happy at all. Goes for it again. The Meadows a step ahead, blocks it, gets out, and dumps down the Scapegoat. The Meadows can't capitalise. But maybe he can climb the high rent district. He looks like he's going up the top rope, perhaps he feels that it's going to be his best move. Throw everything he has, throw caution to the wind. Comes off the top of the body press and lands it. 1, 2, 3, and he does it.
Your winner is Jimmy Meadows.
So ladies and gentlemen, Jimmy Meadows beats the Scapegoat here on Wrestling Showdown.
There you are, ladies and gentlemen, Jimmy Meadows with a victory over the Scapegoat. Now, as you know, we've got 3 events coming up in June, and I can reveal another match to you exclusively. On Saturday the 13th of June, we'll be in Buckhaven, and on that night, the Scapegoat will be teaming with the very good Mr. Euan G Mackie to challenge tag team champions Mark and Joe Coffey. These 2 teams fought at Remedy back in February, and a rematch has been invoked by Sanctuary, so they'll be challenging the Coffeys one more time coming up at Buckhaven. Something I haven't mentioned is getting to that time of the year when W3L heads north for our annual Northern Tour. This is happening over the weekend of July the 3rd, the 4th and the 5th. It's the Friday, Saturday, Sunday. On Friday the 3rd we go to Ullapool. On Saturday the 4th we're in both Wick and Dingwall. That's 2 shows in one day. And we round off our weekend on Sunday the 5th by heading to our favourite place, Elgin. So it's going to be a fantastic weekend up north. Just so you're clear, these are a lot of events coming up. On June, we have Friday the 12th, we're going to be in Livingston. Saturday the 13th, we are in Buckhaven. And then on Sunday the 14th, we debut in Berwick upon Tweed for those shows featuring Joe E. Legend. Then, in July, on the 3rd, we're in Ullapool. The 4th is both Wick and Dingwall. Again, it's 2 shows in one day. And on the Sunday, that's the 5th, we are going to be in Elgin. And then don't forget, the following week, it's the 11th, we're going to be at the home of wrestling in Edinburgh. It's City Nightclub for that show, which will feature Grado versus Euan G Mackie. These are events you do not want to miss, ladies and gentlemen. Head to our website, www.w3lwrestling.com, for ticket information. Remember and follow us on Twitter. Give us a like on Facebook. and you can keep up to date with what's happening with all of these events. We'll see you on those events. We'll see you at all of those events, and we'll certainly see you here next week on Wrestling Showdown.